Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for able to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with tonight's show. So Emmanuel Petit will be one of our legends going to talk say Arteta they very close to the end of an Arsenal journey. Gets a frustrated Arteta is now reaching the end as manager, and Arsenal legend is one making this claim according to the London Evening Standard. So when you read this particular fantastic report, it says Arsenal legend Emmanuel Petit believes a frustrated Mikel Arteta is now reaching the end of his tenure at Arsenal. So when you continue reading the report, it says Mikel Arteta looks tired and frustrated. You can see it on his face. He has anger in his eyes. In the space of weeks, Arsenal has lost the plots in the Premier League, having been fighting with Liverpool. The Western game at home looked difficult to accept for Mikel Arteta. I know NDA is going into his sixth full season as Arsenal manager. That's next season. He has improved a lot. He has my full respect, as do his staff. The identity and mentality of Arsenal have been transformed. The DNA of Arsenal on and off the pitch has been transformed. I thank Arsenal and Arteta for what he has done, but we are reaching the end of the story at Arsenal. The energy is no longer there, and something is missing through no fault of his own. I think it's down to lacking the right squad to do what he wants to do. And finally, look at William Saliba, who was missing in the title race last season. When it gets down to this pivotal moment, look at when he was missing. They lack the options. The story keeps on repeating itself. I won't point the finger at Arteta. The staff have improved collectively, but fighting to be champion, you need the tools to do it. The depth and quality are not right, despite the chances to make it right. It looks like history will keep on repeating itself. What a fantastic article to read. You see, I like the fact say instantly give Arteta some accolades for transforming this our darling Arteta. Even I was talking to the man and say Arteta don't transform us. What's it just remember and make we win something? Apart from that, every other indices we dey try. And I like the fact say we don't really get the tools to make it work. And he said it next season. That's why they thought before next season, this season will be like this now. Supposed to have been Arsenal's make or match season, but it will be somewhat unfair not to forgive Arteta. He gets with all the injuries and things that he did, and all the indecisions where they no make, they no sign people at the right time. For January, he gets most still just forgive them. So okay, let's give him one more chance. Say next season should be the new make or match. You get. You see this next season they enter. Lights no go strike twice at the same place. You get. We don't expect us to go the entirety of the season experiencing this type of injury we experienced this season, because this season is my worst ever season as a journalist covering Arsenal Football Club. This is my worst in the 5 seasons where I don't cover this, do this job now. This is my worst, and we don't think or we don't hope, we don't pray that we're going to replicate the same thing next season. With that being said, next season say we don't get this type of injuries. We should start from the transfer window, get the square pegs and put them in the square holes. Now from there we will then know how the season ahead will be, because next season make I no lie for you. In as much as I'm a strong supporter of Mikel Arteta, if he no buy player or if Andrea Beretta come in, they don't come give them money to buy player. Baba, after next season they go Arteta out. And myself, I'll be one of those who champion Arteta out, despite the restructuring, the transformation we don't do for us. But something will have to give, and since the buck stops at his table, he has to go. Just now, so it be. No two ways about it. So next season is going to be very interesting to see. Now, away from that, so surprisingly, according to say Al Nassr, according to Ben Jacobs, are planning an ambitious summer bid for Gabriel Magalhães and have already made an initial approach to the player. Arsenal are unlikely to even consider offers for under 100 million euros, and the club's firm preference is for him to extend his contract. Was it not in the money that he talks about all this FFP and PSR, they apply to Saudi Arabia? Now all you money plenty gets. Moving on, Ben Jacob also say Al Nassr are prepared to offer a salary in the region of 20 million euros, around 3 times Gabriel Magalhães' current Arsenal package. and the money is going to be tax-free. You get. Now, Gabriel Magalhães is solely focused on Arsenal's end of the season, but it's understood to be open to heading to Saudi Arabia at some point in his career. She been not talking the money. Say players will likely go there to go and retire, make so much money for their family. You get, because once you don't finish your career, Baba, you don't face the next phase of life. Nobody will come to pay you every week again. Or that maybe you get one ambassadorial contract with club, you get. So that's maybe so much just to watch. For me personally, this one are null and void. Nothing the happen. Baba no they go join anybody, go day here, you get. Now, Florian Plettenberg, when they let us know say Manchester United are looking to strengthen their attack in the summer. They want to pursue Rasmus Højlund, Joshua Zexi, and they are intensively scouting the markets. Talks have already begun. Now, from the Bundesliga, the Red Devils are closely monitoring Hugo Ekitike and Benjamin Sesko and Victor Gyökeres and Victor Osimhen. These people remain high on their list. This is interesting. You get, it lets you know that this summer transfer window will enter. It no go dey very, very easy. You get, almost all of us will drag the same player, and it might spark a bidding war, which is something I don't really want. And as I know the like bidding war, if it happen, we will excuse ourselves. We don't really anything bidding war. We don't want it. And players plenty. So more just see artists go. Gyökeres is going to be a hot cake. Many people go for him. Osimhen is going to be a hot cake. Many people go for him. Isaac is not left out. Many people say will go for him. Go try their best. But let's see. Their money will be carrier. So that one self he did. Now somebody can send me this lineup. This lineup now Arsenal used to play against Real Madrid. Look at that lineup. You get the team is small. Make I bend. Go see say Reyes they there, Fabregas. Okay, Henry. Now 5-4-1 will play against Real Madrid. This is at 10 minutes behind the ball, carry go there. That's what I tell you. I don't say that match. Now Henry versus Madrid. Just put Henry for front. So you have do your magic. And if you look at our players, we use a makeshift defense. The players say we get injury that year. So imagine Flamini they play fullback. Yeah, so Flamini, Senderos, Toure, Ebue, Lumberg, who the Fabregas, Reyes, Gilberto, and who else again? Then when you come check Real Madrid, see stars, God, see stars for Real Madrid. Chichinho, you get see Sergio Ramos, Woodgate, Roberto Carlos, and Gravison, I want to call him. See Beckham, see Zidane, God, see Robinho, see Gucci, see the Ronaldo de Lima. That year, Madrid are the favorites, but score past them. You get the underdog took the night, courtesy of Henry's brilliance. You get now that my friend will discuss. Can say this our Arsenal lineup like this. Do you know that as a day like this now, how many of this particular Arsenal lineup you see now? If we break into this first level, don't be say I dey insult them all. But you said think how many go fit break in this particular lineup now? Shena Flamini go break into our team. Shena Senderos, Shena Toure, Shena Ebue. You get Fabregas can break in. You get so who else? Reyes, Gilberto, like Lumberg. You said check out. Not be all of them go be breaking, but look at that Madrid setup. The current Madrid go even struggle to break into that lineup. Now, few of them, you get, but my opinion of that. Let me know your thoughts on this particular lineup we use. Now, away from that, so for the social media, they can compare Benjamin Sesko and Alexander Isak. Yes, on their striking prowess, how good they are. So when you check Isak, good guy. The guy the wife shot. Look at. Shot expected shots excluding blocks 50 in 25 games. Look at shot accuracy excluding blocks. Look at shot on target. Look at goals. Look at non-penalty goals, penalty goals, conversion rates compared to Benjamin Sesko. You get, and Sesko is not playing in a top league like the EPL. If you come play for the EPL, look why it will be. Yes. So these are some of the arguments on why people feel we need to get in Alexander Isak. But sometimes the person who they desire no go they available, and the available will not become the desirable. So that's so life they be sometimes. So when I not too cool body for this Isaac because now mission impossible. It did look like. All right, so Sami Mokbel of BBC Sports. Sami Mokbel announced today say he don't stop to the work for the Daily Mail after like 13 years of service. So he don't work for them. So he now works for the BBC Sports. So Sami Mokbel going to give us updates now. So he said Thomas Partey, Jorginho, they are both out of contract at the end of the season and they will leave Arsenal this summer as things stand. Now, Leandro Trossard, on the other hand, we see they discuss with Arsenal about the contract extension. They never really agree on something. So, I don't know what idea I will say Trossard contract will expire at the summer of 2026, which means if this season don't end, Trossard will do a final lap. So, what that means is that if Trossard no agree a deal like on time, where Arsenal like, they will sell him because they're not going to like making him become free agent. And the best time to sell him would be at the end of this season. They want someone transfer when they don't open. If you no agree accept contract extension, we'll just farm him out, yes. So that with opportunities as the window, bring in new players, yes. So that's what it does be. Now, Michael Skelly dey in disbelief at his first meeting with England star, you get Dan Burn, Dan Burn tall. When Michael Skelly said, Michael Skelly shout, say, "Wow, this is a joke." I watch the video. Two of them come together, you see the gap, and this guy say they look up, say, it is incredible, you get. So just say somewhat funny, you get. So that one said the now John Mikel Obi they talk about Mikel Osimhen, because they talk say as it stands, say before the transfer window finish the previous one, say Osimhen could have joined Chelsea, but now on the deadline day they think on if they don't get enough time to finalize everything. Because say the deal, not very, very easy deal to get done. They will continue from when they start. That is if Osimhen still won't join Chelsea. I think the saving grace of Chelsea will be to qualify for Champions League. From where they I don't know whether it will be possible for them. If they don't get that, it go hard for them to fit carry Osimhen go join them. But we'll just watch. Anything can see happen. All right, let's read the message from one of our sponsors, Adexwella Aluminium and Glass. So they are into aluminum windows and doors, frameless glass, stainless rail, sunbreaker and cladding, aluminum roofing, office partition, cashier cubicles, and many more. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on 0708639. Sorry, let me take it again. 07086389722. And they're located at number 64 Itirie Road, Kayode Bus Stop, Mushin, Lagos. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do reach out to them. Now, away from that one. So, say Arsenal also want open talks with Bukayo Saka making sign a new contract. Get so they say early works toward discussions already on the way. Saka is entering the final 2 years of his deal. Saka's contract is supposed to expire in 2027, so that it looks okay, but they extend as sharply. Almost everybody they carry this story to the BBC self carrier. Arsenal set to open new contract talks with Bukayo Saka. Even the Daily Mail. Arsenal set to open contract talks with Bukayo Saka with Gunners keen to ward off suitors for 3 of their top stars as they enter the final 2 years of their deals. Yes. So this particular Daily Mail report, when you read the entirety of it, they say Saka, Saliba, and Gabriel Magalhães are out of contract in 2027, both of whom are likely to draw interest from Europe top clubs. So Arsenal are very, very careful to see how they will solve this particular problem before it becomes a big issue. So presently now with the international break, who are who for the Emirates Stadium? So Football London, let us know say Bukayo Saka and 8 other players they for the Soha Reality Training Center, and they did there for extra training. So Saka did there, then alongside people like Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Martinelli, Neto, Ben White, Jorginho, so and some academy boys. So then they there they train. That's why we did somewhat confident. See, after all this training, by the time when international break go finish, Saka go down his training, put fire for body, he gets you can't body. So like the prognosis over here saying go be available for the match against Fulham, he will be on the bench. We'll see whether that's a prediction or projection, it will come to pass. So let's bring you a message from another of our sponsors, Mobile World Associates and Co Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 6464 2234. And they're located at number 7, the Kennywood Road, over at the opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do reach out to them. So now the biggest news of the night, I'm referring to say Emmanuel Petit, it talks say Arteta are very, very close to the end of his journey. You get say next season is going to be like the final journey, you get, because the level we don't do now. If we finish second this time around, we still don't finish second 3 times. So next season, anything will make us not win something. Yeah? Make I not lie for you. Even if we don't win the league next season, even if Arteta win maybe Carling Cup or maybe the FA Cup or Carabao, those kind of cups, yes, they go still feel live. But if you don't win anything like at all, Baba, I go tell you say the feel Saka, you get. For now, he has still strong with the owners. But if you don't win anything next season, I will consider finish second or third again. Nobody knows what will happen. But me, I just predict say the fans will revolt because they want a change, because you can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. That's a sign of insanity and madness. So managers on the outside, whether na job you anybody, we go just go try, more see. Like life na risk. Yeah, so now what me I see, but I pray and I hope the owners, Andrea Berta, Arteta, Richard Garlick, I talk all those people they ask now, pull your heads together, buy the striker we need, beef up our squad. Let's go again next season. So by that, all of us at 65 place. Also call the show an end. So that come your way tomorrow morning to give you the money news. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night. All right, guys. Bye bye.